Hi, hello everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to my channel. One of the aims of this channel is to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of leadership, agile, and project management. You can join me and help me with that either by subscribing to this channel or sharing my videos to the needy ones. Right? So, having said that, let us get into today's topic. Currently, we are discussing some of the leadership ideas from MIT Sloan School of Management. Today's topic is how to build an effective analytics practice. We are going to discuss 7 insights from MIT experts. This particular article published in the month of January 2023 by Tracy Mayer. Why it matters? MIT Sloan Business Analytics faculty share mistakes to avoid, strategies to adopt, and the technology developments that excite them most. The faculty members in MIT Sloan's Master of Business Analytics program don't just teach courses like hands on deep learning and econometrics for managers, they also have deep experience applying the tools of modern data science, optimization, and machine learning to solve real world business problems for organizations like Facebook, Salesforce, Booz Allen Hamilton, and the intelligence wing of Israeli Defense Forces. In this video or in this particular article, they have shared insight about mistakes to avoid, insights about strategy to adopt, the insights about the developments in analytics and data that excite them most. The first insight is let business decisions drive data strategy. One of the biggest mistake companies make about analytics is the disconnect between the technology and real business decisions. Companies tend to collect data for sake of having data and to develop analytics for sake of having analytics without thinking about how they are going to use the data and analytics capabilities to inform business decisions. Successful analytics organizations are always decision driven. They start by asking what business decisions they need data and analytics for, then investing resources to collect the right data and build the right analytics. It is equally important to have the right talents in the organization that speak both the language of analytics and business so that they can be bridge between the tech and the business decision makers. These employees understand the business needs and how analytics can be utilized to satisfy those needs at the same time. They are able to communicate the tech solution to business decision makers in an understandable, intuitive way, as opposed to delivering a black box solution that is hardly adopted by humans. The second insight is use deep learning to get value from unstructured data. Traditional analytics methods are very effective for structured data, but we were not previously able to get value from unstructured data, images, audio, video, natural language, and so on, without a lot of labor intensive pre processing. With deep learning, this limitation is effectively gone. We can now leverage unstructured and structured data together in a single, flexible, and powerful framework and achieve significant gains relative to what we could do earlier. This is possibly the most significant analytics breakthrough that has been witnessed in the career. Third insight is pick use cases that deliver value. The strategy to build an analytics practice is simple. First, identify 3 sources of use cases to start build them. The 3 sources include Use cases that support C-level metrics. You can think of revenue, cost, and risk. The second source could be the business processes that can be supported by self-serve analytics and dashboards. The third source could be compliance must-do activities, right? Once you identify the sources of use cases, the second important activity is to staff the bench to meet demand once these use cases start driving value. Companies will often erroneously hire for a variety of roles and think the work is done. Given the fluidity of the post COVID work environment and often short tenures of scarce analytics talent, companies must not only staff up but establish pipelines of talent. One way companies do this is to partner with higher education organizations like MIT Sloan Master of Business Analytics program, work with the students on capstone projects, hire those students when they graduate, then ask them to work with a new crop of students. This virtuous cycle ensures a happy, competent, and staffed bench of analytics talent. The fourth insight is develop a new organizational language based on data enabled models. Data and analytics technologies are a critical enabler to create intelligent workflow and decision processes and systems. That said, many companies think about this through a technical lens and miss the fact that this is an end-to-end organizational challenge. The opportunity to design intelligent decision processes emerges from the ability to sense the organizational environment better than ever. It requires a new organizational language based on the data-enabled models. Organizations must deeply understand their existing decision processes and the data they generate, and then develop the layers of data-enabled models to allow the design of innovative, intelligent decision processes. To be successful, it is critical that organizations understand and manage required changes in decision rights and workforce role definitions. The fifth insight is embrace the full analytics pipeline upstream and downstream. Most analytics projects in practice are focused on the development of deep learning and artificial intelligence tools. This is a shiny object that any analytics team is trying to build, improve, and deploy with an emphasis on technical performance indicators. However, these represent only a narrow subset of full analytics pipeline, which spans data management, descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analysis and business impact. The time and time again, analytics projects take shortcuts across that pipeline, upstream and downstream. At the upstream level, many analytics teams forego critical steps to ensure the quality of their data, the representativeness of their data, and their own understanding of their data. One remedy for that is systematic exploratory data analysis backed into analytics pipeline. At the downstream level, analytics teams oftentimes fail to address the challenges associated with the complex, large-scale decision-making in complex systems. So this is where analytics project could gain an additional edge by systematically embedding predictive tools into prescriptive analytics pipelines and decision support systems. The sixth insight could be address specific business use cases to improve decision making. With all the hype around machine learning, it is easy to forget the predictions are most useful when they inform decision making. There are organizations that roll out predictive models that were not going to inform actual decisions at all. But even if a predictive model directly feeds into decision making, improving predictions does not always improve the decisions. Instead, New analytics capabilities are most powerful when they are done to address specific business cases to improve decision making. To ensure successful outcomes, it is best for companies to measure these capabilities by the quality of decisions they produce rather than just the accuracy of predictions feeding into them. The seventh insight: establish a centralized system for randomized experiments. Firms building an analytics process must have consistent definitions and practices. The foundation for trustworthy analytics is consensus on how basic metrics are defined and how common analyses are conducted. This is sometimes one more indirect benefit of setting up a centralized system for randomized experiments like A/B test and beyond. It often requires figuring out what metrics will show up when analyzing a given test, and this requires getting teams to agree on just how particular metrics are defined, be it a number of days active, or time spent on site, or even ad revenue per user. These benefits are on top of more direct benefits of making it easier to run experiments and making the results standardized and trustworthy. That we come to the conclusion of this particular video. Hope you guys got a fair understanding on how we can go about building your analytics practice in our company and what are the critical insights you can ensure that you are building a right practice that helps you your business in the right way, because you are going to put a lot of money in it and definitely you need a better results, right? So I hope these kind of videos helps you in your leadership decision making, or in a new economy, in a new digital economy, how we can go about building something very new and in your own context, building a right set of analytics program, right? Right set of analytics practices in your company, right? So with that, I'm signing off. See you in the next video.